Hey, hi everyone. I hope you are enjoying the new SAP learning series. I'm posting the videos from last few days. So if you are enjoying, please like, subscribe to the channel so that I feel more motivated to create such content. In today's session, I will talk about the different systems in SAP S/4HANA Public Cloud. You know, in SAP S/4HANA Public Cloud, there are some changes in terms of the functionalities, there are some changes in terms of the approach, in terms of the mindset, and even the systems which are available in SAP S/4HANA Public Cloud are different compared to the SAP S/4HANA on-premise or private cloud system. So we will discuss about the change compared to the private cloud. So starting from here, if you see, this particular area is common. You can see there is a development system, there is a test system, and then there is a production system. But in addition to this development, test, and production system, we have two more systems available in SAP S/4HANA Public Cloud. Number one is SAP S/4HANA Public Cloud Trial System. So whenever a new customer is implementing SAP and they want to see how exactly SAP S/4HANA Cloud looks like, they want to try some of the transactions on their own, they can register for 14 days free trial system, which is available in SAP S/4HANA Public Cloud. And once customer has decided that they want to go for SAP S/4HANA, once their SAP S/4HANA implementation project gets started, then they will need another system, which is SAP S/4HANA Cloud Starter System. Right? This is something new. The starter system is similar to the sandbox system, which you might be using in your old projects in private cloud or the ECC projects. So what is the purpose of the starter system? The starter system will be used to conduct the fit to standard workshops. Now, fit to standard workshop is a new approach through which we gather the requirements from the customer. So we explain the end-to-end business process, which is possible in SAP S/4HANA Cloud, and we take the feedback from the customer whether it is meeting the requirements of the customer or they want any customizations. So in order to demonstrate the standard best practices, which we discussed yesterday, we use the starter system. And in the starter system, SAP provides two different tenants. One is a customizing tenant and second is a development tenant. Customizing tenant is used to set up the configurations from the functionality point of view, and development tenant is used in order to perform the developments. But normally, we don't do any customizations or development in the starter system because that is already the pre-configured system which we are using in order to demonstrate the standard business practices. Now, once we gathered the requirement, once we finalized the requirement, once we understood what is fit and what is gap and how those gaps will be customized, then we actually go to the development system where we set up this system for the client. We configure all the agreed business processes. We develop, okay, we take the help of the technical team to develop the customizations that we have agreed. And again, in the development system, you can see there are two tenants, client 100 and client 80. Client 100 is a customizing tenant, which allows you or the functional consultant to do the configurations. And client 80, as you can see, it is a development client, which allows the technical team to customize the system based on the coding. Now, after the development system, similar to our normal ECC or S/4HANA private cloud, whatever configurations we do in the development system or whatever developments we do in the development system, we transport it to the test system or the quality system in case of private cloud. Here it is called as test system, but the purpose and the activities are same. So in the test system, once the development system configurations and developments are transported, this system is used to perform the test and to ensure that all the business processes are working fine. So the business users are required to perform the test. They will confirm that whether all the business processes are working fine as per the requirement. And once they confirm that yes, everything looks okay, then we transport the things from the test system to the production system. And obviously the production system is a system where the day-to-day activities are carried out. Right? In terms of just one-liner, what is a starter system? So starter system is a pre-configured system with all the best practices, okay, and not only the configurations, but even the master data has been provided by SAP, which can be readily used in the fit to standard workshops. So as a consultant, normally if you are setting up the demo in private cloud or in ECC system, we may need to create some data, right, which we are going to demonstrate at the time of the workshops, right, the requirement gathering workshops. But in case of SAP S/4HANA Public Cloud, SAP has already provided the pre-configured transactionals as well as master data, which can be directly used. When it comes to the development system, this is a system where the customizations and the developments will be done. The test system is a system where the quality assurance testing will be performed and the business users will confirm whether it is meeting the requirements or not. And finally, we have the production system where the actual day-to-day business activities are carried out. So we understood that even in SAP S/4HANA Public Cloud, we follow the 3-system landscape, but it is not the same from beginning, right? So this 3-system landscape was only introduced from August 2022. Before August 2022, Public Cloud was following 2-system landscape. Okay, in 2-system landscape, there was no development system. There was only quality system and production system. So quality system was used for customizations, developments, and testing. And only after the processes were tested, they were moved to the production system. Right? So this, please remember, if you are using SAP S/4HANA Public Cloud, you might find some customers who are using the 2-system landscape, and the new customers, obviously, they'll be using the 3-system landscape. One more important thing from the starter system point of view, the starter system is a temporary system. It is not going to be there lifelong. The starter system will be available with the clients till the time production system is not provisioned. Right? Once the production system is provisioned, within 30 days or after 30 days, the starter system will be automatically decommissioned. Right? But even after the production system is provisioned, some customers may need the starter system in order to conduct the fit to standard workshops for the new processes that they want to implement later, maybe in the new countries or the new business processes. So in order to allow that, SAP also provides the option to subscribe to the sandbox system, which is chargeable. Okay, there is additional fees for that, but definitely this sandbox system can be used to conduct the further fit to standard workshops after the starter system has been decommissioned. So I hope you understood how the system landscape in SAP S/4HANA Public Cloud looks like, what is the starter system, okay, and till what time the starter system will be available. This is a very, very important system which is required in the fit to standard workshop. So we should be aware that what are the activities which are done in the starter system, what are the activities which will be done in the development, quality, and production system.